So welcome back to my next 10 blocks for this year's Kinship or 100 Days, 100 Blocks event. So we're doing the Kinship quilt, and so this week we're looking at, or this time, this video looking at blocks 11 to 20. So I'm just actually going to have them out so I can have my book open so I can show you the blocks. So here we have block 11. Now I did say in my previous video that I was going to try and find what the fabric range is, but there is nothing on the selvages, just the colors on a few of them, and not all of them have got this. Some of them have just got a plain white selvage, so I can't even tell you what the range of fabric is. Anyway, this is block 11, so I've used a solid. I am sort of trying to follow the book or the pattern in the placement of the colors, but not always. And look, it'll all come out in the wash at the end. So that is block 11, and then we have block 12. I really quite like this one. Actually, there's a few favorites that have come through. Block 13. Just orient it so that it's like the book. And yeah, I just like how I really like how they all play nicely together. And this is block 14. So this one is a little bit more of a melding of colors, and I've used the feature print right at the very outside. I am having a little bit of a dilemma. I am not sure how far I'm going to get with these blocks, so I may end up making 2 quilts. This is block 15, so I've used the big print in the middle, and these two with this very similar print here. I've given them all a nice press and a starch. This is block 16, so they all do play really nicely together. I had this extra plain blue. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough that it's going to be fine throughout the whole quilt. So here we have block 17. If I turn it that way, then it's very similar to the book. Look, we're always picking off bits of thread, aren't we? So that is also a bit of a favorite. This one, block 18, I did a bit of a deviation in that in the pattern these are all the same, but I just add a little bit of a twist by using 2 different colors. This is block 19. Have I got that right there? No. Now it's around the right way. Well, it doesn't really matter which way it ends up in the quilt. And you know, if you want to, you could actually do it this way as well. It's entirely up to you. And block 20. Now block 20 does seem to spook a few people because of all these tiny little triangles, flying geese. But look, take your time, you know, good press here and there, and you can see mine, I've got a little bit of a sizing issue, but overall that's pretty good. So let's see, I don't know that I'm going to fit them all into screen, but they all do play quite nicely together. And when you've, I mean, with a range like this, when you've got all of them, then it doesn't really matter because you're going to have the similarity across the entire quilt. I probably will separate these two, not have them next to each other in the quilt. So I'll share a picture of all of them, and yeah, then I'll see you in the next one with the next 10. Happy sewing!